To make studying in Canada stress-free, let me show you how to register on AmiBuddy in just a few clicks. First, head over to amibuddy.com. This is your all-in-one study abroad assistant. Next, click on the register button at the top right corner. Click on student registration, as that's the example for the day. Click on get started. Provide your first name, last name, email address, and password. Please ensure your password follows the provided guidelines below. Now click on create account. Once you do this, please read carefully the terms and conditions and then accept the terms. After accepting the terms and creating the account, you would get 2 emails to your email inbox. The first one will be a welcome to AmiBuddy email, and the second one will contain an activation link to activate the account you have just created. Click on the activate my account button in the email to activate your account, and then you can sign in to proceed with the next steps.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome to another edition of Choco Millionaire. We are going to be interviewing a number of people today on this platform, sharing their Canada visa stories, especially at a time when visa approval rates are pretty low. Welcome. If today is your first time, you are most welcome, and I encourage you to use the comment section, drop a message, and let me know where you are watching from. Don't forget to let others know that we're having a conversation right now. All you need to do to support this is to hit the like button, and then others will know that we're having a conversation. The more people join, the more we're able to bring you some of these stories. So please do us that favor, hit the like button right now if you've already tuned in. I appreciate that. Ladies, welcome to Choco Millionaire. You can unmute and just, yeah, I can see you. Yeah, welcome. How is everybody doing?
Thank you.
How is everybody doing?
Yeah, good. We're good. I'm fine.
Yeah. So you were seeing 2 of the ladies off camera. That's fine, totally fine. We allow that on this platform. And then 1 person is on camera. So we're gonna start with Mary. Let me start with Mary. Mary, where are you from? I'm from Ghana, Mary. Where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Great. You're from Nigeria. Which state in Nigeria?
I'm from Ekiti State.
Nice. And where are you right now in the world?
I'm in Canada.
Which province?
I would like to keep that private.
The provinces are very big, though. I'm in Ontario. Okay, that's fine. What immigration status do you have at the moment?
Study permit.
Study permit. Beautiful. Let me go to Joyful. Joyful, if you can hear me. Joyful, tell us a bit about yourself as well, just like Mary did. Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Joyful. I'm from Nigeria, Abuja, precisely.
Okay.
Yeah, an international student in Canada.
Beautiful. And which semester have you started already, or you are yet to start? Yeah.
Yet to start fall.
Okay.
Yeah, fall. Yeah.
Okay.
Next week.
Next week. You're starting next week.
Yes.
Thank you. Let's go to Fozia. Fozia, I told you I have a best friend, also called Fozia, from Ghana.
You mentioned.
Are you from Ghana, Fozia?
No, I'm from Nigeria.
From Nigeria, which state?
I'm from Edo State.
Edo State. And what is your status right now in Canada?
I'm an international student.
International student. So we got 3 international students right here. Is it okay to say, ladies, welcome to my channel? Is it okay to say, ladies?
I think so.
Yeah. Fozia to Ali from Ghana. If you're watching, you can see you have a sister here, also called Fozia, right?
Hi, Fozia.
Get Fozia to Ali from Ghana, very good friend of ours here. So, ladies, let's hear your stories a bit. Who do I start with? Should I start with Mary? Let's start with Mary. Mary, let's hear your story. What's your story like?
Thank you so much, Choco. It's nice to be with you on the show today. And my story is a very interesting one because I am a single parent. And it's not often time that we hear on the platform how single parents were able to, move to Canada with their children all together at once. And that's what make my own interesting. And I hope it will encourage other people who are single parents who also have a dream of probably coming to Canada with their dependent as well. So I've been searching online to see people that have the same situation as me so that I can learn from them and probably apply what they did to my situation. But it was difficult because I would rather either see someone who is single, completely single, or see people who have both parents, like family with both parents. So, and I've been trying to apply it. I since 2021, yes. So it didn't work out, but I began actively applying for to go to Canada through the study route in the year 2024. So I got admission on my own, and I applied for study permits 2025, early 2025, but I was denied, surprisingly. After doing everything I thought I should have done, my study, my SOP was superb to me. Let me put it that way. But you know what visa officers are looking out for before they can give approval. I've been watching your videos, and then they are so interesting, so educative, innovative. They give me so many ideas as to how I should structure my SOP properly for my visa to be approved. But after doing all that, still I got rejected. It was disappointing, it was depressing, but I didn't allow myself to stay there. I was still, looking for other ways to get it done. So I've been listening to your program and hearing about Dr. Harrison of Ray Immigration. There was a time where a couple, and I think they were from Ghana, and another person that you interviewed them, that particular program went a long way to, shape my mind and to give me the courage to try one more time. And I reached out to Dr. Harrison of Ray Immigration via their Instagram handle. And then I was responded to. So I booked an appointment with him, and we discussed my, situation. From my mind, I was like, let me just give it a trial. It's not as if maybe I don't know what to do, because I'm not someone who is a novice when it comes to probably writing or putting things together. Me, I was just thinking, oh, maybe it was just one of those people, maybe the immigration people, they've reached their peak, and that was why they did not, approve my own application. But the guidance Dr. Harrison gave me opened my eyes to a lot of areas where I made mistake, and I did not even know that these were mistakes that could, jeopardize my application or make it to be rejected. So he worked with me, and as at the time I reached out to him, I was not even having it in mind to reapply again, because I was giving up hope to try next year again, you know. So, but I had, it was a very thin timeline that we had. I think about 2 months to the resumption of school. I reached out to him, and then he assured me that we can move very fast and, quickly submit another application. He helped me to work hand in hand with me, guide me on how I should, restructure my SOP. Here, we went over it together to rewrite it and then get it submitted in good time. And to my greatest surprise, the visa was approved with my children, because I applied with my children. That's the sweetest part of this story, because it's not common to see single parents who would want to travel to abroad, maybe on a student visa, and they're able to go with their children. Because I'm a single parent. I don't have any other person. Not that I don't have any other person, but I would love to go with them, to let me to be focused. I would love to concentrate with my studies. The To have a divided mind when your children are away from you, they are back in Nigeria, me, I'm here in Canada, I'm not going to focus. And for me not to be lonely, they will keep me company while we study. I can go to school. They can currently, as I'm speaking to you, they're already in school. So, and me too, I'm in school. So my mind is together and I am happy and fulfilled to focus on my studies and face what I come here to come and do. So I am so grateful to you because I got to meet Dr. Harrison through your page, and to Dr. Harrison too for his level of commitment to my case. He was so professional about how he handled everything, even when I was scared, that my school is resuming very soon. How he was able to assure me, and he even said something that struck me. He said, even if I assist you and we do it and it's not approved, that he's ready to go one more time, that he doesn't give up unless me I'm tired. You can imagine. So I'm
Mm.
like, wow,
That's
that gave me more strength to believe in myself and be like, oh, I can do this. And
okay. All right. Thank you very much, Mary, for sharing that story. Happy that you found him through this platform. And many of you watching will also likely be coming back tomorrow with testimonies like Mary's own. Mary, how old are your kids?
my first child is 14, second is 12, my last child is 11.
Okay. All right. And they are currently in school right now in Canada, you said,
Oh,
right?
they've not gone to school.
They've all gone to school. And you said you are a happy woman. You didn't want to be this, have divided attention being in
Yes,
school and in
yes,
Nigeria. Okay.
yes.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Mary, let's know a little bit about your background, academic background, professional background. Can you briefly tell us a bit about that? Then I'll go to Joyful after that.
Academically, I have 2 degrees in accounting, BSc, BEd, accounting. And I've been working as an accountant, auditor, human resource management. I have 10 years experience working as accountant, auditor, human resource manager, and I've worked as a business consultant for so many companies. I have 2 businesses. I have a supermarket. I own a supermarket, and then I have a consulting firm where I do most of my consultation, general business consultation with people, with different companies. I've helped so many companies to start up, set up their accounting system, accounting software, recruit people for them, their operational structure to make sure the business grows. And here I am seeking further knowledge in Canada to, further enrich myself.
Okay, Mary, and what are you studying at the moment? What course?
Business analytics.
Business analytics. And I'm in my late 30s. Oh, how about you?
I'm in my late 30s too.
Oh,
I'll be 39 by October.
October. That's my daughter's birth month. So I'll see you so you can uh, do the birthday together with her. Okay. Uh, Joyful. Joyful, you are also from Nigeria. Joyful, let's hear your story. Joyful.
Hi, Choco. Um, yeah, I'm from Nigeria, and I've been following you on your handles, all the handles, for I think 2, 3 years, and I've just been learning, watching stories, getting all the informations and all of that. And then I think it was last year you mentioned that someone is coming live and they have immigration approval rate of 92% or something like that. And I was like, interesting. So I I put a reminder on so I won't miss that live. And yeah, I joined and I heard all the stories from re-immigration, and I'm like, re-immigration. I was expecting to see maybe another national, but I saw someone like, this sounds like okay, why not? I sent a message to Dr. Harrison, and he immediately messaged back, and I'm like, interesting. This is this is Very interesting. And I was supposed to be, they were supposed to like schedule a meeting or something for 30 minutes. But he was on the phone for over 30 minutes. And I'm like, people abroad are always counting costs. They're always telling us every minute matters.
Yeah.
And this is Dr. Harrison taking his
Mhm.
time to listen to interview me. And it was really interesting. Thank you, Doc. So I got more interested in in following up with our discussion. And here I am. Here I am, Choco.
Joyful. So joyful, you and Mary have a lot in common, except that Mary applied as a single parent with 3 kids. But what I see here is that both of you watched my previous videos on Dr. Harrison, and then you decided that you're going to give it a shot, correct?
Right.
Okay. So, folks watching, you may have seen that almost everybody who has come so far, they all said they watched my past video. If you guys remember, I probably started introducing Dr. Harrison to you guys, around March, thereabout. We are in September now, and you can see the number of people who are coming back to say they all saw the videos that I did with him. They went, and then they are coming back with story. I just wanted to look at the pattern, right? You're seeing the success rate. How many people did we interview yesterday, the days before? What did they all say? They saw it on my platform. They followed up. They saw it on my platform. They went. And that's the story. Joyful, thanks for sharing. So you're an international student. What are you studying right now?
Masters of Management.
Masters of Management. Okay.
Mhm.
And let's know your background a little bit. Did you have to attempt many, many times, as some people did, unsuccessfully? Just give us a little bit of background, if you can give us how the whole journey. I know you got your visa eventually, but was it a stressful process? How was it like here?
Okay, so last year I applied with a school that I applied to sent an immigration consultant that students are meant to use. And we applied through them, but the visa was refused on the basis that the program I um, applied for has no relevance with what I've been doing all this year. Yeah.
I want us to pause there. You were refused. You had used an immigration person from the school you had previously applied to, but you
Mhm.
were not successful. Reason was that the course of course of study has no relevance or probably compatibility with your background, correct? Or what you've studied.
Right.
Okay. If you can give us a little bit of detail. So what is your background professionally or academic training before you applied? And what course were you hoping to study at that time, for which they said things are not looking like there's a relevance there? If you can just summarize that part for us.
Okay. So I've been working as administrator and human resource professional for over 20 years. And I got admission for leadership, master's in leadership, but somehow, I don't know, um, it wasn't, I don't know, it was a wrong choice, right?
Okay. All
Because
right.
it's not leadership. There's something
Mm,
before the leadership. So
mm.
yeah,
I got you. I got you. And
yeah.
what did you study for in school before coming to Canada? What's the background? I did political science. What about you?
Oh, communication.
Okay. Diploma, a degree.
BSc.
What's
BSc. I have a BSc and I have postgraduate diploma in education.
all right? Thank you.
Yeah.
And your age? What will you put your age? Early 30s, late 20s, mid 20s, 40s, 50s,
40s
60s?
plus. Yeah, I'm in my 40s.
You are in your 40s, early
Yeah,
40s, mid 40s, late 40s,
mid 40s.
mid 40s. Okay. Okay. And any case, married case, I don't like going to this category, but sometimes we need to
Married
just
with
a little bit, right?
kids. Yeah.
Yeah. With kids or?
with kids.
Okay. All right. Are they with you at the moment?
Not
Or
yet.
not yet?
Not yet. Mm.
Okay. And do they miss you already? Do you miss them?
Oh yeah, very well.
Okay. All right. We'll come back to you, Joyful.
Okay.
How long your whole visa process? How long did it take? Do you
Oh,
remember when you started working with Doc? How long did
yeah.
it take?
Okay. So when I spoke with Dr. Harrison, he took his time to review the past application, and he advised that we do a change of program, which
Okay.
he did. And he put in the application at the end of last, I think July ending.
2025, July ending 2025.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. Towards the ending. No, I was okay. I think it's June ending.
Mm.
By the 16th day, the this thing was out, and I'm like, wow.
So on the
16th
16th day
day.
of what? July?
I it took like 16 days.
16 days. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Approval took like 16 days.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. I see. And what do you think worked the magic this time? Was it just a change of the course, or the documentation in general was better? What was it? Proof of funds?
Oh, the documentation. The documentation was a lot better.
Hmm.
There are so many informations that Dr. Harrison, sorry, put in, and I was really, really impressed. The list of documents he sent to me was wow. Like, he took his time. He did a great job.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Uh, I'll come back to Joyful. For Zia, I know you've been waiting. Good. So, Fozia, let's hear your own story. Everybody's sharing your own already. Which one is yours, Fozia? Talk to us. Yeah.
So I think my story is a tad bit different
Okay.
with how I came about, Dr. Harrison. But I started my whole visa application 2023, ending of 2023, just after I had finished my BSc, right? And I had an agent. So it was an agent that a family member had given to me. And the whole process, I'm not even going to lie, it was very frustrating, it was very annoying. That's the first time I applied, right? Because every time I had a question for the agent, they would not have an answer for me. It was like, oh, I had to go to Google and go and be checking things and have to message people that I did not even know because my agent is unable to get back to me. And then eventually, we did the whole application. I applied. My visa was denied in exactly 19 days. I remember the number of days it took. It was exactly 19 days that it took for them to deny it. And I, I did not even know how I felt in that moment because a part of me felt like it wasn't going to be approved because the whole process, the whole documentation, everything just felt very off, right? So when it was denied, I there's a group chat that I'm on. Um, and then they were talking about somebody. They were like, oh, they were just it was coincidentally that at that point in time they were talking about Dr. Harrison, and they were like, oh, they know this immigration consultant that he has the success rate of above 90%, and he's very good. And people were actually testifying that okay, this man is actually good, and we have used him. I know people that have used him and all of that. And then I messaged one of the people that we're talking about. I said, oh, hi, I got your number from so, 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 and so. And she was like, okay, she would give me his contact. And honestly, that was how I first got in touch with him. And then when I got in touch with him, he told me everything. I booked an appointment with him, and this appointment, it was myself and my dad that attended the appointment. So when I tell you that after the first 10 minutes of that call, my dad was like, yeah, this is the person that's going to get you your visa approval. Like that's what he said. He kept saying that, like literally after the first 10 minutes, he never for once, my dad, that's what I'm talking about, he never for once doubted him. I don't know, the conversation that I had, the way he was detailed and explained every single thing that I needed to know, my dad was like, yes, that's the right person. So that's how my journey with Dr. Harrison started. And even if this was I think early January or late December last year, 2024, that's when I actually met him. We did not do my application. He didn't put in my application until July 2025 because I did not have some documents ready and he was not going to put in the application without getting all the right documentations.
Wow.
Yes, so that was actually a very long time. Do you know how patient and meticulous somebody has to be to wait that amount of time? Like, we're not doing rush work here. We're going to do it and we're going to do it right. So that's what it was.
I want you to emphasize that timeline again for people to know.
It was about 6 months from
You
the
and
first
your
time.
dad had an
Yes.
initial appointment with him, and within 10 minutes, your dad was like, "This is the guy. This is the guy
Yes.
we're looking for."
Yes.
Then you were excited, I imagine, and then you were like, "Okay, let's get the ball rolling." And you started the whole thing, and then around January 2024.
No, January 2025.
Okay, you were hoping that things can get going, and then nothing happens until about 7 months.
Yes, until July.
So you have to go through 7 months of waiting, gathering documents.
Yes.
Because Dr. Harrison would not submit the application without some documents.
Yes.
Okay. So what did that make you feel? Were you convinced that he was doing the right thing? He wanted your success, was working for you to succeed? Or were you disappointed that, man, you would have loved for him to just put things in quick?
No, I never doubted him. I actually never doubted him. I would rather him take his time and do it right than just put together a rush application, because I have been there, I have done that, it got denied. So why am I going to do that again?
I like that. Being there, seeing that.
Yes.
So
yeah, so I think he put in my application July 3rd.
Okay.
And he sent me a message on July 31st that my visa has been approved. I have these dates in my head.
You forget days. 19 days for the other one, and this one.
It was exactly 28 days.
28 days. So it took 28 days for your visa to be approved.
Yes.
Wow. Interesting. What course are you coming to study?
I'm doing a master's in data analytics.
Data analytics. Okay. And what would you put your age?
Early 20s.
Early 20s. All right. Yeah. You mind sharing a bit of your background, your academic training?
Okay, so
before getting
I have a BSc, a bachelor's in engineering and then electrical electronics engineering, and I have some certifications in data analytics. I think that's the most of my academic background. Okay. And I have also worked as a GIS analyst, and yes.
Okay. All right. So folks who are watching, you can see we have diverse age group here. We have somebody in the mid-40s, and then we have somebody also in the early 20s, and they all have something in common, that they have their student visas and they're in Canada right now, thanks to the counseling of guidance of Dr. Harrison. That group where you join, where you get this information eventually to connect with Dr. Harrison. God bless that group. And if you're watching today, and you're under the sound of my voice, some of you watching today, mark this day down, you will be on my channel in the next few weeks, right? You'll be sharing your own testimony. That's how powerful social media is, or how powerful the media is. I may not meet you. The number of people I run into and I've never met, I don't even recall seeing their comment. They said, look, it was this particular video that you did that brought this miracle to me. There are many. And I know somebody watching, I just know for sure, somebody watching right now will be receiving their testimony very, very, very soon. Do what you have to do if you're watching it. Let the Spirit lead you. Pray about it. If Canada is for you, it will work. If Canada is not for you, you keep knocking and pushing, and it will not work. Make sure you seek the face of the Lord and seek His will as well as you plan your things regarding traveling to study as well. Ladies, I want to appreciate you for sharing your stories with me. I might go back to Mary a little bit. Mary, if you are still with me,
Yes, I'm
The
with you.
entire application process, was there any frustrating moment
I
for you?
think we've lost Choco.
Was there any frustrating moment for you, Mary? I can hear you, Mary.
Yes, because I wouldn't have been able to figure out what the problem was on my own
Mm,
because I had done my best when I applied the first time. So I just want to let me seek professional help to see where I made mistake because I've been going over. I even asked people like go over this for me. They like this is superb. You should be approved. But surprisingly, I got rejected.
mm.
The way Dr. Harrison, provided the guidance, I'm like, oh yeah, I wouldn't have been able to figure it out on my own. So
Okay.
I'm
All
grateful.
right. Thank you. And how is Canada treating you so far, Mary? I know say your children don't go school already, and you are just also chilling in your corner there, either at school or something. How has Canada treated you so far since you've been in? How many days in Canada, Mary?
I think close to a month now, almost a month now.
Okay. And Fozia, how long in Canada?
Almost 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Joyful. Let's see if Joyful has been here for 6 months already. Joyful, if you can hear me, Joyful. How long have you been in Canada? I think Joyful is muted. We will come back to her. And Fozia, there is a question that guys always like to ask. They want me to find out if you are single or if you are not single, whether you are available or not available, whether you are a celibate for God or you are not the same. They want to feel free to answer or not. Don't answer as well if you don't want to. Yeah.
It's all of the above, everything
All
together.
of the above.
All of the
Fozia
above.
don't like simple things, so she say all of the above. You
All
figure
of the
you like
above.
being mad. This is a good time for you to solve the puzzle now, okay? All right. So your programs, are they 1 year studies? Are they 2 year studies? Fozia, how long is your program? 1 year, 2 years?
18 months.
18 months. So that's a 2 year program, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Mary, your program?
16 months.
Joyful. Joyful is still not with us. I think she's still muted. So let's see. The planning to travel and land here after you got your visa, how was it? Was it smooth for you? The ticketing, the process, the immigration stuff, airport experience, how was it?
For me, I would actually say the only stressful part was, trying to pack my entire life into 2 suitcases. Every other thing was fine. That was the only stressful part.
Okay. What about immigration,
It
transit?
was it was a breeze. It
Okay.
was it was a
The
breeze.
transit was okay, no
Yeah.
problem, nothing. Oh,
No,
oh.
no,
They didn't stress. They didn't ask you to bring bank statement at the airport, immigration officer,
nothing, nothing,
and the airport back home to when you're leaving. No issues.
nothing.
Okay, okay. Mary, um,
Uh,
how was yours?
I got my visa approval August 6th, and my program will be starting by 29th August. I was still like, I don't know whether I didn't believe that it would be approved anyway. But then I am someone who always live by faith. So I was already packing gradually. So I think it made it a little bit smooth for me. And traveling with 3 children, although they are grown. So I wouldn't say it's not. We didn't encounter any form of stress, but it's not coming from immigration officer or probably the airport officials. It's just the normal stress of packing your bags and moving. We were given a huge allowance. We came here with 23 checking bags, hand luggages, plenty bags.
So eight
My school had
luggage
to
allowance,
organize a bus
each
to
of
come
them
pick us at
23
the
kg,
airport. You said?
23 kg
Yes.
luggage, and you had room for 8 luggages. Meaning each
Yes.
person had two main
Yes.
luggage.
Each
So that's
person has two 23 check-in bags.
mm,
We have one 8 kg hand luggage and personal item. The personal item is our backpack, which was allowed too. So, but we have our bags were big. Let me put it that
mm. Okay. And the immigration checks here. When you got to the airport, which airport was that, by the way?
smooth.
Which airport was that?
It will review my province.
Oh, okay. I got you. And where did you transit? Did you transit in Europe, in America,
Germany,
in
Germany,
Asia, in Ghana?
Germany. from Nigeria to Germany and from Germany to Canada. That
Oh,
was how it went. And
do you,
everything was smooth.
okay. Do you know next time if you transit
Yeah,
through
nice
Ghana, it will make your air ticket cheaper. So next time from Nigeria, transit through Ghana before you come to Canada. Okay.
okay, no
I'm
problem.
kidding. Don't take me seriously. I'm kidding.
I know.
I-
Everybody, both in Germany, we had amazing times. People literally stopped to appreciate us because we were in matching outfits,
Mhm. I would love to meet you and your family. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they love to meet you too.
Okay. All right. Now, registration of your case for school. That could be another stress too. You are coming to school. You got a visa. So your
Yeah.
kids all got study permits too.
Yes, they did.
Okay. And letting them start school and all of that, was it stressful? The process, how was
At
it?
all. It was not stressful. I landed here in Canada. I have a friend who helped me out in the registration. Getting to school was just as easy as anything. Like, it was not hard. You just have to register online and then go to the school. A school will be apportioned according to the locality of where you are living.
Mm-hmm.
The school will pop up online. The schools that are around where you are living will pop up online. So you just have to go with the form that you filled online to that school, and your children are going to be accepted. My children's all of them, they were accepted. They were given food. My eldest daughter was given a laptop free of charge, nothing to pay, none. I'm so grateful.
And your
Canada is
eldest
so young
daughter,
of
your
me.
eldest child, is your eldest child in the grade
High
level? What
school,
grade? Elementary
grade nine,
or
grade
secondary?
nine. My eldest daughter is in grade nine.
Grade 9. Okay, okay. And are you paying school fees for them,
Mhm.
or is by
I'm
virtue
not,
of status they are covered by?
I'm not paying anything. I was even asked to apply for school bus to come and be picking them at no
Mm,
cost at all. Hot lunch in school at no cost at all. Snacks at no cost at all. Books. The one in high school, I was asked to buy folder for her, and
okay.
I think that was the only thing.
Okay.
The laptop is free. But they used to give them breakfast too, in case if you did not eat from home before you come to school, you can
Mm,
just have a breakfast in school.
I can see you are enjoying.
I don't have lectures today, so that's why I'm at home doing my assignments. My kids
Okay.
are all in school. They are all happy, always happy to go to school.
Okay. We'll
I have
talk about
no
work,
teacher.
finding job. I'm pretty sure uh, some of you may be interested in working whilst you're in school. We'll talk about that briefly. But let me ask this question. How many times have you missed your buses so far? When I was a student, I used to miss my bus a lot. Fozia, have you missed your bus so far? Trying to catch a bus, have you missed it so far?
Actually, no.
Oh, you're on time all the time, eh?
No, it's not that. No, I haven't gone out a lot, and I was actually quite fortunate to get an apartment where it's like a 3 minutes walk to my school. So
Wow.
yeah,
Good for you. You're saving
yeah,
yourself some time there. Good.
yeah.
Joyful, have you been missing your buses so far, or so far things are smooth?
Oh my God, Choco, you won't want to know. You won't want to
I
know.
want to know because I've
Oh
been chasing
Lord,
the
have
bus
mercy.
myself, eh? Those days when I was a student. The bus driver will see you like this and you pass.
I have, and I have missed my way a couple of times, and I
Wow.
had to retrace my steps back and forth. It's been an experience.
Hmm.
It's been an experience.
Such an experience. Is this your first major trip outside of, say, West Africa, Joy?
No, no.
You've been to other
Been,
countries,
I've
right?
been to US. I've been
Okay.
to Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, yeah.
Nice, 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 nice. All right. What about Fozia? Have you traveled to any? Have you been to Ghana? Have you been to Benin Republic, Cote
No,
d'Ivoire?
no, none of the above.
We want to invite you to Ghana. Come for vacation in Ghana.
Maybe
Okay.
one of these days.
All of these, I don't trust you on that one. Anyway, Mary, what about you? Any travel experience
No,
beyond Canada? Yeah.
this is my first international travel.
Okay. Okay. So not even Benin Republic. What
No,
about Cameroon?
I think I was obsessed with Nigeria. I was busy moving from one state to another.
Okay. So you are the real Nigerian there, right?
Yes.
Good, 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 good. Yeah. What about the work so far? Finding a job is not easy. Finding jobs in Canada right now, as we speak, things have been hard for the last few years. How has it been for you? Have you been searching already, or you were just waiting?
Anyway, I want to settle and be serious with my job. I think I have a handful. I have children I came here to Canada with. I just want to make sure that I fix myself properly before I'll start looking out for a job. I have friends who will help me out. They've been asking me to come start. I said, when I'm ready, I will let you know.
Okay.
I just want to settle in very well. Then work will follow suit.
Nice plan. Joyful. Fozia, what are your experiences like with job? Have you started already, or you're just taking it slowly?
No, personally, I haven't started yet because I got here like less than 2 weeks ago, and I'm taking my time.
Okay.
I'm taking my time. Yes.
Okay. All right. Joyful, what about you?
Not yet. I think school has to start before you start looking for. You
Okay.
have to start. I don't know if
Okay.
that's
Yes, you're right.
correct.
You
Yeah.
want to make sure school starts and then you get. Yeah,
Right.
I got you on that. I know it's been few days or weeks here in Canada. Do you guys miss? What do you guys miss so much about home? That if we had a chance to give you a ride tomorrow to just go home and pick something, you say, what do you miss so much already since you left here?
I miss my family members. I miss food. I miss amala and ewedu. I miss the weather. I miss heat. I was
Yeah.
Canada is cold.
Yeah.
Like one day I was shivering till I got home. I will wear clothes like nobody should blame me or look at me that I'm cold. That's pretty much what I missed. We
Yeah.
have great weather in Africa, and
Yeah, that's true.
our food. Yes, I think that's it.
That's
Other than that,
100% agree with you. We
and
have
my family members back at home.
You miss your family, you miss the food,
Yeah.
you miss the weather. The weather, there's no doubt about it. We have one of the best weathers in the whole world,
Yeah.
right? Africa, beautiful, beautiful weather. Right now, as we're talking, you can tell the weather has started changing already, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Fozia, what about you? What do you miss so much?
Apart from my family, I would say just shawarma. Apart from that, nothing else.
Oh, nice.
That's all.
Yeah. I know you probably chat with your dad every day.
Yeah, we talk.
When you got your visa, how did your dad feel? Because I remember that first interview you hopped in with Dr. Harrison.
Yeah,
How did you break the news to your dad? I want to hear that. How did you break the news?
actually, so I was at Samsung store. I went to go and fix his phone.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I went to fix his phone and I just got the text message. I was like, from Dr. Harrison, was like, congratulations. I'm like, oh, I called my dad immediately. I was like, hello. And then he wasn't so surprised. He was like, he saw it coming. So yeah. So it was,
Your dad has eyes, so he sees things.
he was quite excited.
Yeah, hello to you, daddy. You can give a shout out to your daddy if he's watching. Just give it a shout out, yeah.
Yeah. There's no need to do that.
All right. Mary, what you did miss? Your children are here now. You still did miss something back home, Mary.
Yeah, I miss my parents. I have my both parents. They are still alive. I have elder ones and a younger person back in Nigeria.
Any other thing you miss? Food? Anything?
Yeah, I miss food and I miss my friends, my good friends.
Yeah. Those friends who are watching and you can tell from her voice, that's Mary. Okay, that's Mary. If you can tell from her voice, that's Mary. If you cannot tell from her voice, sorry. She's still settling. That's why she's not showing her face. At the right time, you see her face. Okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right. So, ladies, let me bring Dr. Harrison in. I also want to give you an opportunity if you're watching this live broadcast right now. Drop your comment. Do you have questions to ask any of our ladies here? Joyful, Mary, Fozia, drop your comments for them. I know we cannot discuss everything as we're trying to get a video nice and done under an hour, but keep your questions coming. I will answer some of your questions or I'll post it to them. Now, if you want to ask them a specific question, please make sure you put their names as well in there. Don't also forget to hit the like button. It helps others to know that we are live. Whenever I go live, some of you say you don't see it. Let's hit the like button so others can see that Choco is live. Dr. Harrison, if you're in the background, I will love to have you in here. Yeah, how was it like working? Dr. Harrison, welcome to Choco Millionaire.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. How was it like working with all these ladies? Different people, different stories, um, different experiences. Some have tried already. How was it like working with them?
I would say the diversity in background, it's quite an experience. As of course, they've all witnessed a refusal, but then profiles are always different. You learn every day based on the case you're dealing with or you're handling. And they've been great at, I would say, patient wise. Like Fozia mentioned, some it got to a point I was like, is it that Fozia is just leaving me to chill? Or like sometimes I'll be chasing her, like, I've not heard from you. Okay, just to let you know, we're still on course. Don't worry, we're going to submit this application. Don't worry. I know we deferred admission a bit 2 times because well, like you said, we needed things to be in place. At least I always say that the fact that we waited doesn't mean that automatically to be approved. But then let's give it a chance. Let's put something that we know that will speak better than just submitting anything that is available. For Joyful, from the word name, you can see she's a very very understanding person. I would say. When she came in, we went through our application, and I saw for our own case, the officer that refused the first one actually went to the school's website and pulled the first application course outline and used that to refuse the application.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want you to just elaborate on that. So the visa
The officer went to the school
went to
website.
the school's website,
Mhm.
pulled the course outline,
Yeah, and
then
brought
decided
us a
something
line.
from there to refuse
Exactly.
Joyful. Okay,
Yeah, so
go
she
on.
he cited something that was clear that you can't contest that. What the officer stated was clear that what this program you're going for is for a specific set of people, and you're not in that line. So how do you want to? So when she came in and I said that, what, I understand that you're ready to submit it all, but I think we should actually listen to what the officer is saying, right? And fix this. But I believe that if we do, because I don't see anything wrong in your documentation other than fixing the problem. So when we did that, we also paid attention to other things that were raised and things that were not looked into the first time, and we resubmitted. And of course, we got the visa approved. And here we are today. For Mary,
Can I pick you a bit on that before we go to Mary?
yeah,
So what I'm seeing here is that you're very honest with Joyful, and he said, look, I think the officer has a point. What the officer is saying is not contestable, right?
yeah, yeah.
So you can improve things.
Mhm.
Could that be different from maybe situations where you go tell somebody that my visa has been refused and the person wants you to feel better about yourself? So they start heaping all the blame on the officer. This officer now winch, or this one, this officer should have approved. But you were
Yeah,
honest. Were
very
you?
honest.
And when you told her that the officer was right, how did she take it, Joyful? How did she take it?
She was okay with it because I actually went to the website with her, because where I do my consultation is I go online, share my screen. So she became a client. So I went online. I went to the website as well. The same statement. Officer pointed out. I showed her. And she was like, yeah. One thing she did that really touched me was that, the school she initially went for, because she has gotten the power to reapply, she didn't request for the money to be sent back to her. And I asked her, why will you leave the money for the school? He said, the PAL is a slot for someone else. I already told them not to. I already got a new PAL to reapply. So I think I should just leave it there. Then I was like, wow, she's
In this era where dollar did the price.
as in,
I
I was really touched.
you, Joyful.
So no, not because she had so much, but I understand. I understand that she's being really considerate. Then it just dawned on me that this is a very understanding person and a considerate person. So, and when we worked on our case, she was cool. She sent me a message. I will respond. Maybe a few days respond, then tell her that, oh, okay, can we have a new version of this? She will not complain. She will just get to do it, come back. Okay, is this okay? Then, whereas there was time we needed to wait a little bit, we waited and we submitted, and the application was approved. I reached out to her after approval. Good news, the school now gave her additional scholarship. I sent it back to her that you got a new scholarship for the new admission, because she wanted to maintain the fees for both the previous school and the new school. We had a little bit of time, and now I think the fees are almost the same now, and that is God just coming through for her as well. So as I say, she's wonderful. Fozia, she's so patient. To think of, sorry Fozia, Gen Z, how you guys they will not let you sleep. Submit my application now. Do this now. Do that now. But she was really patient.
Which is
At some
so.
point, I told her that I'm not chasing you. I'll tell her that if I don't hear from you this night, you hear from me first thing in the morning. This is
Mm,
it. So it was something, we defer admission to fall this year from January, you can imagine, to April, like that. And she wasn't really too worried. And when the visa came out, it was really close to result. I think a medical was supposed to expire, something like that. And she said, okay, she'll try and come in before it expires. I said, okay, that's fine. And I'm happy that it worked out for her. And to be sincere, there was this lady we invited on our first video, a live. Her name is Name Maker Joy, was the one that introduced her. And
oh, okay.
that was the lady we invited, yeah. And
Mm,
number. And here we are today. For Mary, that was a very tough application, sir.
mm, mm.
It was one of that case that I doubted that if we use the family all together, we might not succeed. But she was so, and now this is not the first time I've had that single mother thing, that the mother was like, if my daughter or my children are not coming, I'm not going. So the
Mm.
first one that happened, we got approved 6 days after I finally agreed to apply for them together. Then for her, she was like, if we are not doing it all together, I am not doing it
Not
again.
coming.
I was like, your school is resuming in August or September. I can't recall. You were coming to me like a month or two. A GCMS note for the first application is not here. How do I do this? Do you want to defer to September and next year, January? I said there's no January. The next resolution is September next year. I cannot wait. I was like, madam, this is really tight. She said, Harry, while we're on the conversation, she just said, okay, I'm going to be your client. She didn't say much. Next, 2 days later, she said, GCMS knows is here. I already gave her a list of documents to now walk blind, which I don't do. And I said, this is going to be tough. I think we should consider looking at another school that can at least give us offer for January. She said, this school and this program is what I want. I like that confirmation and that tenacity. Like she was really certain about what she's out for. And I was like, okay, good. Reach out to your professor. Let's get let's do some few things. Maybe pay your tuition for the first year. She did. Okay, what about we set up a GIC for you and your family? She did in a short period of time. I'm telling you, these things happen so fast. And there was a bit of a challenge with the GIC, and she was able to do all that. I was like, okay, good. Now we have everything. Now, the day I submitted the application, she was online with me, sir. I hardly have my clients work with me to submit the application. So we were working together. She was awake. I was like, okay, this later you wrote this, let's fix this, she fixed that, let's fix this. She wrote a lot of letters. I was reviewing all of them. Okay, this doc, we worked on it. Like, I think I was like almost 12 midnight my time, thereabout. I was still working on that application, and we submitted. And behold, application has was approved, and she's here. When I told her that she'll be coming live, she was so happy to come live to talk about the experience. Again, it's not easy to handle all this, but then I learned so much working for them, and they are the best. That's what I could say. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Ladies, what do you want to say to Dr. Harrison? How paths crossed, and then how you guys have anything on to him?
Just like I said before, like I'm a business consultant. I've worked on bigger projects, so visa application to me is not something I will be scared of. Had it been Dr. Harrison, is not really, if he doesn't really know his onions, I wouldn't have been impressed. But just like I've said, I'm really impressed. And one thing that struck me again was that he was not all going out for the money. We started before I paid for the service, for his service, because of I have a very short timeline. Like he said, I just rushed to quickly go and meet him. Please, please, my school will be resuming soon. How fast can we get this started? And he was like, because there is no time, let's just get started. And that was how we started you know, and what he wrote, the corrections he made. I'm like, what? Like, this person really knows what he's doing. So I
Okay,
proud to recommend him for anybody who is serious about coming to Canada.
okay, all
Thank
right.
you so much, Dr. Harrison.
Thank you. Yeah. Over to you, Joyful, Fozia, if you want to say something, you guys can say that here.
Oh yeah, Dr. Harrison. um, there's this calmness about him. There's this calmness. He just makes you feel relaxed. Like even when you're worried about something, you're like, don't worry, we'll just pray about it and we'll put in the application. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. He has that reassurance and he's thorough. Like he is, when I mean thorough, he is thorough. He looks through every document and he advises you accordingly. He's he's the best professionally. He's cool. Um, no stress at all. Every time I send him a message, he responds. If he doesn't respond, there's something wrong. He will call you, even while he's driving. There's that assurance. At any point in time, you need to talk to him or you need an assurance. He's always there, reaching out. He's very supportive and yeah, well done, Doc.
Well done, Doc. God bless you. Fozia.
Well, I think I have said most of what I had to say to him already because even when he told me about this live, I told him that no problem, I'll be there, definitely, anything to sing praises because for me, it was a very pleasant experience. I'm not even going to lie. There was no stress at all. There was no I don't know how to explain how much frustration and anger I had dealt with my previous agent. So coming to somebody who knew exactly what they were doing was very, I don't know. The whole experience with him just felt like, okay, this was God that led me to him. Do you understand? Because even the way I got it was so random. Everything just was just very random, and the entire experience from if you pick up my phone and call my dad till today, he still sings praises because he was very, very convinced that he knew exactly what he was doing, and he does. He's very understanding. Like she said, he's very thorough. He wants to make sure everything is done right and done professionally, properly. So what do I have to say to Dr. Harrison? I don't know. Thank you. So it's like, yes, I do really appreciate the whole thing.
Thank you very much, Doc. The age group of 40 is going there. Some people get a bit worried, especially now that the refusal rates are pretty high. Uh, is that something? Because if you listen to the ladies who are talking, we have diverse age group, okay? Early 20s and then a mid 40s. For somebody who's watching right now, maybe I think it's Mary who is in the 40s, if I'm not joyful, one of you. Were you scared at a point that my age, I'm in my 40s, I'm approaching 44, 43, 40, this thing, will this visa be given? I'm coming to study. Like, did you have any doubts at a point about age?
Okay, you want me to answer that? Or
Yeah,
them?
the ladies can answer that. Did they personally have joyful? I don't know if you want to go first or Mary, whichever one.
Yeah. For the age, I had no doubt because I've done series of research and they said age is not there's no age barrier when you want to study.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And for the record, all of you, let's just mention you are studying at the master's level, correct?
Right.
Masters. You're all doing your master's degree.
Yes.
Yes.
Mary, you're doing your master's? I guess that would be yes for Mary too. I think all of them are doing master's. Just want to make sure those of you watching are aware that they are studying at the master's level, meaning they had a previous bachelor's or the degree. All right, Doc, final words to those who are watching. Final words, Doc.
Okay, so one thing I would say is that the fact that we've been very successful doesn't mean that we determine the outcome of any visa. However, whatever that is worth doing well. That's had been my slogan. Growing up, I've always had this conviction that I don't like to lose. You don't want to have me as your course mate in my days in school. You'll be very challenged to study because of the kind of person I am. That is the kind of approach I use towards every case I handle. If you know from the word doc, I was once a university professor. I left that to do this because I want to help people. So the purpose is to put a smile on people's faces. So when I do every case, I want to ensure I think of it as if it's my and if I'm in this position, what would be the outcome? So when I do it, sometimes I might not be convinced that it is time to submit your application. Hence, I will withdraw. Now, me withdrawing doesn't mean that, oh, I'm ignoring your case. I don't want to put it together. But it's not coming together. And if I'm not feeling that connection and strategic way to put it together, you can't make it happen. You only put me in a state whereby I'll be frustrated to do something that is not making sense. So I'll tell you what I'm trying to say is that what Shoko said 2 days ago was planning and preparation is very important when it comes to Canada. If you're not well prepared financially, everything is not put together. There is no magic nobody can do, not a immigration lawyer, a consultant. The visa officer will only work with the legitimate document that is before them. So please do not rush into submitting any application. I'll tell you, if you have to move your admission to a new semester, please do and be ready to go in. Not this time that the accounting scores. Oh, 80% refused. Well, intending to make it next year. Stuff like that is going on right now. Canada is still good. I would say consider Canada if you want to come. Secondly, if you have the dreams, regardless of your age, I want to say that we've had people that are the same age group, 40 something, mid 40, late 40, that are doing college diploma, that got the visa as well. That is a possibility here. If you're thinking that you want to go back to school as to make things right with your education and learning, please do. But remember this: regardless of who is doing your application, it's the duty or the responsibility is on you to ensure that your document is in order. It's not on the consultant or the lawyer. So if the application is refused, it's because of what you place or give to that person to submit, not because they are going to do something magical for you. So it all boils down to your document. And please ensure to submit original and truthful document only. There's no make or there's no mago here. Let me use that word. So I'll say to everyone that is watching us right now, please, you can reach out to us. We can look into your case, but bear in mind that in some cases we do take our time. Some, depending on how ready you are, will want to look into it immediately. And we're hoping and praying that everyone that is not going to use us, or of course, in the process of submitting or waiting for decision today, I pray that God will make it positive for you from the testimonies you've heard. And I know that your decision will be successful as well. If you want to go do it yourself. Choco has a lot of resources you can watch to guide you as well. And we're hoping to also hear you talk here, how you listened to him or me in the past and you got your visa approved. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Harrison. Thanks for sharing your perspective. So last year was False Worship, and Joe Mettle, along with Oduntan and a few other ministers, were the headline at last year's False Worship. It happened in Niagara Falls. False Worship is brought to you by the EA Ministries, Eastwood Anaba Ministry. Now, Eastwood's son, Archibald Anaba, and his friends will be representing again this year in October 10th. False Worship is actually October 12th. Sunday, October 12th. False Worship is happening again. Okay, check the description box of this video if you want to learn more about it. It's open to the general public. This time around, we are having Sumi Sola, the popular Nigerian gospel musician of My Daddy, if you know that song, that popular one. She will be performing this year. And then you have a host of others who will also be there. On the screen, you can see the flyer there. October 12th, Sunday, October 12th, 6 p.m. It will be happening at Central Niagara, which is located in Niagara on the Lake. So please mark this on your calendar. Come with your friends, come with your families, and come have a good time. So myself, Choco Millionaire, you can see on the screen. My brother, big brother, Hayford Nomos from Ghana. Last year, October, he was in Canada spending time with us in my house here. And then he was there. He had a good time. That's him and Joe Mettle, all right? So I hope you guys can also come and catch some fun there. That's myself there, Choco with Joe Mettle, and my wife was also there as well, having a good time, right? This could be you having a good time worshiping God. False Worship, Sunday, October 12th, Central Niagara, which is located in Niagara on the Lake, in the region of Niagara in Ontario. If you're already in Ontario and you can make it, we'll be happy. I'll be there myself with my family. I look forward to seeing all of you there on that day. Guys, thanks so much for coming. Really appreciate all of you. Look forward. Next week, I'll bring you more live streams. I have one more video of an interesting legal case involving an applicant whose visa took a different turn. I look forward to bringing you that. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video in your group as well. Your testimony is loading. If you believe it, I'll see you the other time. Bye-bye.